folks. Welcome to the Around the Fire podcast. I am joined here by my best friend and partner, Dick Richards. Did you get that?
That's
Wilford Brimley. Old diabetes videos where he's like, my best friend and partner, Dick Richards. Diabetes. God, those are fucking amazing.
I miss him. He's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. I just miss him.
He doesn't do anything.
Miss looking at his face.
It's beautiful, burly face.
Beautiful, man. He was in a Batman movie. No,
he was in a...
Why did I think he was in a Batman? What movie?
He was in a Western movie. I remember that.
He was in a movie, but he starred as like, or his character is like the Thing or something, or like Doctor something. I honestly don't remember. I don't remember the movie at all.
I remember the Western movie because the one guy from NCIS was like the bad guy, even though he's the quintessential good guy.
Yeah,
in everything. But that's the one movie he was a dick, and Wilford Brimley was just riding around on like a tired horse.
I feel like Wilford Brimley just rides horses all the time, and he does. I've actually seen an interview with him, and he does. He's talking about riding. Yeah. He's like, I ride my horses, although it's kind of hard to get on him now. He's an old guy,
Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna?
He's in like his late 80s, maybe even early 90s now.
Yeah, it's really weird though, because he doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would be in movies. Like if you see him in those those
what else would he do?
Yeah, I suppose, but he just seems like he'd be like a lawyer or something.
Yeah. My client here did not steal it.
Or he seems like he's a retired lawyer, kind of. I don't know. He's kind of
like an old like a Southern judge.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like, why did that have to happen in my courtroom?
I
don't want to have to do this to you, ma'am, but I'm going to have to take your welfare check.
I think he lives in Wyoming now.
I'd see that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a beautiful man.
Beautiful mustache.
We just managed to talk about Wilford Brimley for 2 minutes.
Yes,
that's
2
great.
Minutes.
I never actually introduced. This is David Hicks. He's a good friend of mine.
I'm your best friend. That's what I am.
Yeah, let's go with that. My best friend's actually
me.
Yeah, and Snicker bars that say edgy on them. I love Snicker bars that say edgy.
Second favorite, yes.
Yeah, because everybody knows that regular Snicker bars aren't as good. Nah, man, you gotta have.
Not anymore.
You gotta have the Snicker bars that have the words on them, where it's like the words are like what are them? They say like klutz.
Unsatisfied. Klutz.
Unsatisfied.
I like how that's one of them. Unsatisfied.
Yeah, like that's a great way to advertise your product.
Like, oh, you have sexual distress.
Unsatisfied. No, like this Snickers bar is just not satisfying. Don't eat it. Like this specific one. Buy any other one.
It's disgusting. It's unsatisfied. It's like a 50-year-old woman on menopause. It's just sad all the time. Just manic depressive, killing babies and shit.
Drinking bottles of wine every day, like full bottles.
By herself, watching like Golden Girls marathons.
That's like the whole client base for Lifetime or whatever. What's that channel that airs on?
I don't know.
That's their whole client base.
Because Lifetime just does movies anymore. They have a movie.
Is it Hallmark?
Yeah,
is it Hallmark?
Hallmark does it. Yeah,
Hallmark. Hallmark, they always play those Christmas movies too, like the really cheesy.
They're always like advertised that they do it in July, which is like, it's not helping because that just proves the point that you cannot make movies.
God, they're always like the same movie too.
They are.
It's always like
they're based on books though that are written by women.
Oh yeah,
but it turns out all the books are the same as well.
Yeah,
so it's just a dead end street either way.
Well, any movie that's on Hallmark isn't a good movie, most likely, unless they're playing like.
Like if they play like the Santa Claus.
Yeah, I was about to say they play Santa Claus.
They're like the kind of channel that wouldn't play the Santa Claus. They'd play like the fourth one that nobody watched.
Yeah, like not even like the first or second one. Even the third one was pretty bad.
I don't remember what the third one was. Was there even a fourth one?
I don't remember. I think there was trying to think. I don't know if there's a fourth one. I'm thinking of the third one. I'm pretty sure that was the one with Jack Frost, and it was that one guy from Three Amigos that played.
Oh yeah, Martin Short.
Martin Short, that's his name. Yeah,
How did he get to that point?
Yeah, I don't know. He went from playing, in the Three Amigos to
like from Jack Saturday Frost. Night Live to Jack Frost.
How did Tim Allen get there?
You know how we got there.
Yeah.
Home Improvement is why.
Home Improvement. Home Improvement was a great show. I loved Home Improvement.
There wasn't a bad part to it. It was just a cheese factor to that show that was like, kind of set you off.
Yeah.
It was like, housewives like this show more than I do.
Yeah, I suppose. I remember one time my house lit on fire while I was watching that.
Like how that's your only memory of watching Home Improvement. It was funny. One time my house lit on fire when I was watching Home Improvement.
Okay, so I was in the basement watching. This is probably back when I was in like 5th grade or something. I was in the basement watching Home Improvement. And then all of a sudden I hear the fire alarm going off and everybody upstairs is freaking out. And I go upstairs and the entire wall is just charred. Apparently, like the fish, like my dad, it was during Lent, and we couldn't eat.
I was gonna say like an aquarium lit on fire.
How'd the water light on fire? It's like SpongeBob episode where they have a fire. They straight up
have a campfire and they're like, "How is there fire?" And then it just goes out.
Yeah, but we were cooking. I think my dad was just cooking like fish sticks or something. I don't remember. He was cooking like fish or something, and then it somehow lit on fire in the pan.
Honey, the fish picks are on fire.
The fish picks.
The fish picks. It's better than fish sticks.
It's like toothpicks made out of fish.
Are you a gay fish?
Gay fish, 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, gay fish.
Nigga, you gay.
Uh-oh, demonetized. We're done.
Oh,
show's over.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. We ruined it. We had one chance at a good show.
The only chance.
Just fucked it up. Just completely fucked it up.
How do you feel about that? We just suddenly went full Nazi, and it's my fault, apparently.
Yeah? It's all your fault, David. It's all your fault. Now I'm never going to get a job because my employers are going to see this. They're going to say, we don't want to hire a Nazi. They're going to see it like an audio file, and they'll be like, how do we play it? And then they won't play it, and then you'll get the job. Oh, Trey Smith, he doesn't do anything bad.
He's a Nazi. You didn't listen to the audio bite? Oh, I just looked at a picture of some squiggly lines. Oh, okay.
Oh. Well, I mean, he's already hired, so.
Can't really
fire him. By the way, if you are my future employer and listening to this, you should totally hire me. I'm a great guy.
Yeah, we're both good people.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more giving than you are, because you're a dick.
Wow, thanks, man. You're the one who's Dick Richards.
Shut up.
Yeah, see, I introduced you. I should just start
Dick Richards.
Every time. I'm just going to introduce you as Dick Richards. And then people are going to just think your name is Dick Richards.
Why would they do that to me?
No, they're going to do that. Like the 2 listeners that we get. We're going to make like 50
We're going to have like sad, like 27-year-olds. Like, hey, it's Dick Richards. They're going to send like creepy emails. Like, we haven't even released our emails at all.
Are you actually Dick Richards?
Is that your last name is Richards?
Why is your last name a first name? Why is your first name the name of a genitalia?
And then Travis Johnson.
Trevor Johnson.
Trevor Johnson.
I'm Trevor Johnson. I'm not Trey Smith. I don't even know who that guy is, but he sounds pretty cool.
I don't know who David Hicks is, but damn.
Goddamn.
Room with him in 20 minutes.
And I'd just jump off of something.
I wouldn't leave.
It wouldn't be very high. It wouldn't actually hurt at all. It'd just be kind of like, I just want to jump.
It'd be like falling off a bunk bed.
Yeah, it'd be like, jumping off something. I'd be like, ooh, that was a jump.
Ooh.
Does anybody do that when they jump? Ooh. Wow, that was a good jump. I had a good jump session there.
Those really shitty video games where like there's no fluctuation in what they say. They say the same thing whenever like the same scenario happens. Like Duke Nukem, like every time they jump, it's like So you just stand in a corner like
no variation to the sounds at all. It's the exact same.
No
file.
Originality whatsoever.
Jesus. Oh my god. That's like every old video game though that actually had sound.
Sometimes.
Sometimes they had some.
Yeah.
It'd be like 3 different sounds and it'd be like
and then it'd cycle through. And then if you were lucky, like they would be random. Which was nice.
That'd be nice. If it cycled through the like every time.
Put like a trap beat to it. Like
makes an entire rap song.
Using
Duke Nukem quote.
Just Duke Nukem jumping noises.
Hail to the king, baby.
Does the file on here say sex?
Wait,
I can't
what?
tell.
Where?
It says SESX, I think. Isn't that what it
Where
says?
are you reading that?
Right next to where it says mixer at the top bar.
Yo, it does.
Sex.
No, it says SESX. That is
Sex.
super weird. That must be
Sussex.
That looks like it's just a file name.
Sussex.
Sausage Party. Speaking of
Sussex
Sausage
is
Party.
Southern.
Sausage Party was the worst movie I ever seen.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I saw it.
I
was
avoided
awful.
it.
I think it was on Netflix, maybe. Yeah, no, I know that movie came out like 2 years ago, but it was seriously like the shittiest movie I've ever seen.
It's amazing how like far away you can be from like the release date of a movie that was terrible,
Yeah.
and you're okay with it.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, that new movie, and then it's 2 years later, and it's like, oh, nobody liked that movie. Except that's a good thing in this case.
Did you see the Emoji Movie?
I didn't. I heard you and Matt saw it. But
Yeah,
I didn't want to see
me
it.
and Matt went and saw
That's
that.
another one I'm physically avoiding. Like
Okay.
my body is staying away.
For those of you listening, me and a buddy of mine named Matt, we decided it'd be funny to go to the Emoji Movie. We knew it was going to be an awful movie, but we
Did you
decided
go
to go.
ironically?
We did go ironically. It wasn't like, oh my god, I want to see how good this movie is.
I
'cause
honest to
know-
God thought that you guys did the usual thing that we always do, which is like, oh, everyone's seeing it. We should go see it, which is usually more of a Matt type situation.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'd only go watch a movie
That's
if I
good.
think it's going to be.
It's a good thing you didn't do that.
Yeah, no, I went and saw it ironically, and then I kind of sat there thinking, why did I spend $9 on this movie? I didn't even.
I'm glad I was gone.
Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. It's just like the shittiest movie I've ever seen. Like the character development in it is awful.
What character development?
They're fucking emojis. There's nothing.
They have no backstory.
There's nothing about them. Like they're these emojis, and they need to do this one job. And I don't know. This one retarded emoji decided that he wasn't gonna be in the norm. He wasn't gonna do that shit. So he's like,
Don't tell me the plot, because I already feel like a stroke coming on.
God, I don't even understand the plot. Like there's so many.
Was there a plot?
I don't know how, but there.
How do you make a plot to like? That's basic. Like, could have taken like the keyboard and made
I was
it into a
about
movie.
to say, just like the keyboard.
Like, oh, the letter P. It's really unoriginal. But boy, howdy, he's having a hard time doing his job.
He's having a hard time being a.
You
P.
stare at it every day, and nope, just couldn't do it. It has too many feelings.
You know, I really feel bad for the scroll lock button.
So do I.
What the fuck is the point of the scroll lock button?
Isn't it like with?
I remember hearing about it. Like, there's different.
It's annoying.
computers that it
I know it
does
was
it.
annoying.
But like, it had no.
Because I used to hit it
use.
sometimes, and it would.
Are you talking about numlock?
No, not numlock. I'm
'Cause
fine with numlock.
Because
Numlock can
scroll
always-
lock, I don't know. I was watching a video on it, and they were saying that scroll lock was like what they described it as. You would press it, and then it would do something. Yeah,
That's it.
but it only did on certain computers, which is weird because when they made the scroll lock button, there was no computers that I had a use for. Like it was pretty much a placeholder button, I think. And I guess don't quote me on that because I could be totally fucking wrong.
I thought it literally like locked you from moving around. Like if you're trying to do something.
See,
and, like,
everybody thought that, but I
Yeah.
don't think that's what the case was. I think they
I
just
thought
decided
that's what
to
it
screw
did
with
for
your
me
brains.
once. I was
That
playing a
screwed
game
your
in
brains.
like 4th grade and I used it, and it worked. I was like, that's nice.
The
And then it
one time
never
it
used
works.
ever again.
The
The
one
one
time
time
it
it did its job that it wasn't supposed to do in the first place, but apparently it did it.
And by golly, it did it. That was loud.
That was
I shouldn't
fun.
have done that. I'm sorry.
Look at the little squiggly
Oh,
line.
I knocked over my little Halo figures.
No, that was already knocked over.
Fucking nerd.
Why do you have Halo figures?
It's like Halo.
When was the last time you played Halo?
Fuck off. I haven't played Xbox in a long time. You know what? I decided my desk was looking a little boring, so I got these little guys and made them stand on top of that edgy Snickers I got there.
We're moving in literally like 2 weeks.
I'm aware.
Had to decorate before I
I had
left.
to decorate before I left so that it'd look good while I'm gone. Don't want people coming in here saying, wow, this room is really boring
terrible.
and dull. I have like
Wait a minute. He has. Are those cinnamon rolls? Are those the same cinnamon rolls from like a month ago?
Dude, I don't eat cinnamon rolls very fast. They're really disgusting too, so it's not like I'm gonna just chow them down.
Then throw them away if they're gross.
Yeah, well, I'm hungry at work. I gotta eat something.
You ate those? You ate them that slow at work?
Yeah.
What do you do all day?
I fucking press a button. Like it's your stereotypical factory. You press a button and then shit happens and then you press it again.
Honest to God, a button. I'm looking at a box. It's what, like a foot and a quarter long.
Yeah, it's a huge box.
5 inches wide. I would probably eat all of them in one day at work.
Yeah, I don't know.
But not anymore since I'm quitting.
Yeah, I don't know. I got also like one of those things of chips. So I've been kind of eating those chips.
Yeah, I saw those. Yep.
And then I also got like, because I've been like eating more just like nuts, like peanuts, just because they're healthier, I guess. Mm-hmm. And plus, I don't know. I love peanuts. Like I can eat peanuts all day.
You have to watch out because like all that protein.
Yeah.
Like you cannot burn that energy, but when you do, you get way hotter than usual. So trust me, I know that from working out in like 102-degree weather.
Yeah, that the factory though, like Dakota Tube, where it was.
It's terrible. Yeah.
It was just.
Well, you guys do have those fans, don't you?
Yeah, you have the fans, which they help out a lot.
Mm.
Yeah. Other than that, it's not a bad place. I make decent money. I like the people there.
That's the opposite for me. For the people that, because I'm literally only working with my dad at the time.
Oh.
And then all the other people are like, they're more like side characters on a TV show. Like they say a couple funny things every episode and then they leave for like, they're there for like the intro and then they're gone.
Like the pilot episode.
Yeah, like they have like extra characters like, oh, hey, he said something funny. And then you watch like the second episode, which comes on like a month after the pilot. And then it's like, where the fuck's Billy? Where's that fucker with the glasses?
Billy died. Just kidding, he didn't die. It's conspiracy.
We don't talk about Billy anymore.
Like
he just leaned into the mic and said nothing and just leaned back.
Oh God, I feel so bad for the people who actually are listening to this. Like the 5 people that are listening to this, because there's so many.
You have to think about how many podcasts there actually are that people make on a regular basis, and they believe they have a following, but they don't.
Yeah.
Like there was one I saw that had like 17 downloads.
Goddamn.
And even I was like, "That's a wasted downloads." And it was like a really obscure band, and it was like 2 hairy dudes talking about it in someone's basement.
See, that's the thing. I feel like when you're talking, I mean, yeah, you're gonna want to talk about stuff that you're interested in, but you gotta also spice it up.
Yeah,
you can't just fucking talk about the same shit every day.
It would be nice to get feedback on like what to talk about.
Yeah.
After the fact.
Yeah, I'm thinking,
to like comment on what was being talked about in the first place.
Yeah, like kind of what I'm thinking about doing for this is I'm thinking about having different segments. We're having all this banter, right? But then every once in a while when it starts getting super fucking stale and we're like, okay, I want to die right now. I don't know what to talk about. Then I just whip out one of these segments and I say, it's time for conspiracies. Just talk about conspiracies.
Just conspiracies.
Just conspiracies.
That's it.
For an hour, talk about flat Earth because that seems to be a big topic right now.
Wait, what's the name of this podcast again?
Around the Fire.
Around the Fire.
There's no fire though. Keep that in mind. I want you to take that in your skull and think about it.
You know how much better it would be if we renamed it to Fireside Chats?
Because dude, I was honestly thinking that exact same thing.
Well, that's what they call like the presidents.
Yeah, I know. Fireside Chats.
You would get historians to like they're trying to find like Grover Cleveland like audio recordings or some shit, and then they'd find like a couple.
We can't do that though, can we?
Oh yeah, you can. It's not.
Patent. Or they have
that's not like an official name. That's like literally a chat by the fire.
Yeah, because like when I was like, I don't know how lame this sounds, but I was talking about it with my mom. I was like, yeah, dude, I want to start a podcast. I called my mom dude too. I was like, dude, wearing like one of those.
Your mom's cool. She would accept that.
Yeah, and then I said, I want to start a podcast. She's like, that's nice.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. She didn't say it like that. No, but then I told her like the name of it, and she said, oh, that kind of sounds like Fireside Chats. Like the stuff that like Teddy Roosevelt did.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, kind of does. Because it's got the word fire in it.
It does make sense.
Fire. Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Plus, you'd actually have people looking at it in like the iTunes store.
Copyright. Trademark. Gotta say it like that. Copyright.
I like the effect that a microphone has. Like, you feel levitated for it. Like, into it because you have to. Otherwise, people can't fucking hear you whatsoever.
Yeah.
But you also have, like, you have to have fun with it. Otherwise, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Like when you can do shit like this, when you get really close to it and just like whisper to it like you're talking to your girlfriend at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Trying not to wake everybody up.
Trying not to wake the parents.
Don't wake the parents.
Don't wake the parents.
I was gonna do it, but then I laughed and I ruined it. I ruined it, David. I'm sorry. I fucked it up, dude.
Is it bad that I want to write like a smiley face on the microphone? Like on the
Wait,
phone?
where would you even write? No, don't do that.
No,
get out of here. This is my shit.
Okay, right here, and then right here.
Yeah, you think that's fucking
and then just
loud?
right here.
Yeah, I don't think they could understand what you're doing there.
No, I mean, just a smiley face, so it's like someone to converse with that's not your ugly face.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Fuck you.
We have to share a mic. It's always fun. Maybe at some point in the future I'll get a second mic.
Well, how much was this?
$50.
Yeah, like you said, it's not very expensive. I could totally buy one by myself.
This arm, it was like, what? This arm was like $12.
You could literally buy a lamp, like a desk lamp.
And then just attach it to it?
I would totally super glue the mic to the fucking lamp, and it'd still use the lamp portion of it.
Just like fill you take the lamp, right? Like take the lamp like this right here.
Yeah.
Like cut the sides off
Just
so that you have it in the
mic
socket. Put the mic into the socket.
It's like using the same logic of like if you're wounded, just shoving trash in your wound just to stop the bleeding. It's not good, but it's also not a bad idea. It's doesn't
better
work.
than nothing? Question mark? Maybe.
It depends good on for you, but you're thinking.
It depends on the outcome of the situation.
You're definitely not in the right whatsoever.
Because either you bleed out, or you die from infection, or
you get like septic shit in your blood.
Oh, gross!
You have literally like the contents of a burger bag just going through your bloodstream and through your heart.
Oh my god! Doctors open you up later in life for a surgery. It's like, dude, why the fuck is there a half-eaten cheeseburger in your lungs?
Like one time at work, I had to use the grinder because there was a part that had like paint over where it was supposed to slide something on, and it wouldn't fit without the paint getting literally ripped off of it.
Yeah.
So we used a grinder, and I ground it. I had my mouth closed the entire time, mind you. And the next day, I was working, and I had a really bad cough like all night. Couldn't sleep because of it. I finally coughed up a piece of green, like chipped paint.
Oh my god.
It was like an inch square. And I was like, it's not supposed to be in my mouth.
Oh, gross.
Pretty sure I felt it in my nose too. I have no idea how it got inside of my body, but I didn't want it there.
Yeah, I'd imagine you wouldn't want it there.
Well, I didn't know it was there, so I didn't know I didn't want it there, so I didn't bother trying to reason with a piece of fucking paint.
Hey, buddy, can you leave my body, please?
I saw you walk in, and I was just wondering what was your plan?
What the hell are you doing here, man? Get the hell out of my body.
You're wrapping
I'm trying to get the cord to like kind of go. Oh shit! I got all these. I'm really bad at cable management.
Yes, you are. I can tell from your fucking.
Look
floor.
at this. Look at this shit inside my computer.
Okay,
let's not mess with this because I feel like we'll just unplug the fucking mic and then it'll just ruin everything.
It won't ruin
everything. It'd be like a solid 5 minutes of silence, so we don't get it in post at all because we just don't listen to it back at all. Yeah, good
Send
enough.
Send it to Apple for like just to get it checked off so we can sell it and shit. And they're just listening like a blank recording.
My God,
how long is this gonna be?
I'm thinking right around half an hour. So we got some time. Some time.
Yeah, we have 4 minutes and 35 seconds.
Counting down the exact fucking time. All right, 30 minutes right at the mark. We're gone.
Well, we're at 25:33.7501 or something. No, there's not that many digits. Okay, 5. I'm pretty 751.
It definitely went up more.
Well,
while you were saying that.
Because now we're at 25, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Yeah.
God, I'm tired. Anyways, so let's talk about let's take a minute to just talk about something I like to call chapstick or lip balm. Do you use chapstick or lip balm?
I don't.
You don't?
I do own some.
What's the difference between chapstick and lip balm? I actually don't know.
Chapstick is a brand of lip balm.
That's it? So it's just like Kleenex and facial tissue? You
fucking dumbass.
I
didn't know the difference.
No, I didn't know.
I'm sure there is a difference in formula, so it's basically the same thing, but still, it has the same purpose. And it straight up says on the tube, chapstick, lip balm right underneath.
Fuck, does it really matter?
Yeah, find some chapstick.
Oh, dude, I got chapstick all over the place. I'm not even gonna deny that.
Dude, I ate stickers all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Stickers, man, they're good. Where is this?
I have stickers all over the place.
Found some, probably. It looks in this bag.
Yeah, I have chapstick all over. Cannot find any chapstick whatsoever.
Well, I guess I got no chapstick. Why do you not use chapstick?
Me?
Yeah, do you just not need it?
I lick my fucking lips because I'm not an idiot.
You what?
I lick my fucking lips.
You lick them?
Lick them with, spit and saliva in my tongue.
You don't or you do? You're saying you do. Doesn't that make your lips chapped?
No.
Dude, that's what...
I don't do it like a fucking, meth addict, just, chewing on my lips all the time.
Third grader? God, those third graders should see them. Their fucking lips are like... It's like they took, a melted...
wax.
Yeah, just
it
something.
Looks like they put it in candle wax and just kind of talked.
Just smeared it all over their face.
They just dipped their lips in a fucking candle.
It's like it'll be red, way into the skin, dude,
right into their nose. How did you get your tongue inside of your nostrils?
My God.
Where is your mom? What drugs does she do?
Why can I not find any? What is this crap? I got all this crap in here. What is that?
That's ibuprofen. 200 milligrams.
Okay, well, I guess I got no chapstick. Those are my allergies.
Don't make that noise ever again.
Sorry, Dad.
There's some chapstick right there.
Are you serious? There is. There's totally right in front of me. Told you I had it all over the place. Actually, it says skin protectant.
Yeah, that's because it's the black.
Yeah, I hated this kind. I liked the blue stuff. Because it said it was moisturizing, and then I kind of thought, isn't all chapstick moisturizing?
That's the point of chapstick.
Yeah, in general. What is that? Why do you have to specify that it's moisturizing?
The pink tube is the original.
Is it?
It has no flavor.
It says this is original.
Of course, why would it have...
Well, this one's the pink.
No, I mean the pink, the original tubing that they've had literally for 20, 30 years now.
Do they have it anymore? Because this says classic on it, dude. It's classic.
But it's black and has different branding and everything.
What's wrong with it being black?
Nothing. It's the black tube of chapstick.
Oh. Okay.
Black's the worst color out there.
Oh, shit. Well, there's where...
I mean, when it comes to marketing... I'm just kidding.
Okay, David, why don't you explain yourself here? Because we got on a path that's completely different than chapstick. Well, I think you have deeper meaning behind that statement.
No, I don't.
Do you care to explain it all?
Look, it's a problem. Just the color itself is a problem.
Okay.
It needs to be stopped.
Goddamn, dude.
No, that's not.
This sounds super racist.
It's not.
I know that your intention is not racist, but it sounds super racist. Black is a color that needs to be stopped. Does that not sound racist? No,
I'm not saying it's not the color that needs to get. It's the marketing of colors in general that needs to get stopped. Because the fact that you say it's a different color and pretend it's something it's not is just worse. I get colors are like natural.
Yeah.
But when you overdo a color, like you remember the 2000s, like the double O's,
like the years, yeah.
Everything was like, if it was a neon color, they were always like brighter neon, like bright orange or bright green or like pink.
Yeah,
straight fucking pink. That became too much, so we got rid of it.
Yeah, or like and even in the 80s they did fucking neon everything. Or was that more 90s?
That would be like a 50-year span, literally.
Everybody loved neon, dude.
Yes. I think the matching
Flashy
of the 80s
shit.
with like just movies in general. Like they would have a neon sign and it'd just be surrounded by smoke or something.
Yeah.
And that just made everyone think like, oh, yeah, that's what that is associated with. But that's not what I'm talking about. Well, in a way, like the 80s, when they had neon, neon was usually pink.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, I didn't know that.
Well, if you just look at it, like straight up Miami Vice.
Oh, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I see it, yeah.
Yeah. Like straight vaporwave shit, just pink. That's it.
Vaporwave.
And then we got rid of pink for a little bit because we were tired of it. But the marketing of the color black... Like cars, when they're supposed to be fancy, they're black.
They look, I don't know, I personally feel like they look sleek.
They do, but when you start putting it on shit vehicles, then it doesn't work.
Like
then
what, what vehicles?
The Nissan Quest.
Oh, I guess I don't know that one.
Yeah,
That's why.
Yep, Nissan Quest.
Huh. That sounds like a crappy SUV.
It is.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get a picture.
No, it's not an SUV. It's a van. Family van.
Family van. Ooh, family van.
Family van for a family man.
Quest.
But it's not good.
I'd imagine. Okay.
It's a Honda Odyssey with a Nissan badge on it.
I don't know. I don't really like the look of Nissan cars. I think
they're I will never drive another Nissan ever again.
Did you drive it? You drove Nissan?
Mm,
oh wait,
for work.
Yeah,
we had a truck.
Oh,
zero power to it.
Really? I mean, I don't understand. I don't see why there would be trucks.
The bolts of it and the seats were so weak. I was driving it one day up a hill, and the bolts literally were rusted so much that they all four snapped at the same time.
Holy shit!
I went to lean back in the chair. The entire chair flipped into the back seat. Off the floor.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was terrible.
What about that guy that flipped that truck? And you said there's some guy that flipped a truck on his first day?
Yes, first day of work. This guy was weird looking too. And something was clunking in his head. On his way back, 10 miles away from town, flipped the semi. He had a skid steer, a bobcat, and 3 bundles of rebar. And one wheel went off the edge over a creek, and all the wheels followed it because kind of pulled it towards the side. His trailer didn't flip quite. It slid all the way to the side, so the entire semi was in an L shape. And then he went to turn to correct it, which how the fuck can you correct a skid steer flying over water like 30 feet in the air? And then he flipped the entire thing. And we had to clean it up. Yeah, I never saw him again.
Well, yeah, I mean, first day on job. Jesus.
And he was from Nebraska, too, so that didn't help very much.
Hey, you shouldn't be talking. You're from Nebraska.
No. He was from...
Wait, what's Is there like a stereotype in Nebraska of people throwing skid steers?
No. Those damn Nebraskans out throwing the skid steers again. Just skid steers sticking out of the fire.
Hell, every day you walk outside, there's a skid steer 30 feet in the air.
Billy's flipping the fucking skid steer in the hill again. Stuck in the grain bin. I don't know how we got it in there.
Every farm, there's just like, it looks like a field of just dead birds. Like, you know, like the fields where, like, for some odd reason, a bunch of birds died.
Like a really bad hailstorm or something.
Yeah.
So like a bunch of dead pigeons just
but it's just like a war ground of just skid steers, just like half buried.
Brand new, like, I don't know, Caterpillar brand skid steers. All of like the same series, model, and year, just flipped over all over the place in a field. Not just all the field, one field. 1 square mile. Not touching the grass or anything. Inside of the like an art installation.
Becomes a museum.
Yeah.
Like kind of like the statue walk that they have in Minneapolis.
Like, except it's all the same thing in different positions.
It's just a bunch of skid steers. They're just half buried.
We should start a fund for that.
Just
I don't want to look at the Nissan Quest anymore.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll get rid of I'll take
look up a more attractive vehicle or something.
Attractive vehicle. I'll just search attractive vehicle. Because
I saw attractive vans, attractive men.
That is
attractive vehicle for a man to drive.
Yeah, because
don't look that up.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I saw a Lamborghini. So first off, they're fucking lying because they're like 8 years old. Wait, go down. Right. Up. Right there.
Oh, is that a Shelby? Just kidding. I don't know. Is that a Shelby? That's not a Shelby.
That is a Ford Escort.
That's a Ford Escort?
Yep, that's the Mark I Ford Escort.
That is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably save this image so I can show it on screen so that people aren't totally confused about what we are talking about as a moment. Okay, if you don't know, which none of you do know, but David here used to drive a 1992 Ford Escort. It was the shaggin' wagon, as we like to call.
Beautiful vehicle. You named it the shaggin' wagon.
I remember that.
Because I had a shag carpet that my sister was going to use when I was like 8 years old to make me a Chewbacca costume, which she never fucking did because she was lazy about it. So it was just kind of like I used it like my grandma uses blankets. Just drapes them over her, what she calls her Davenport, her couch. And it's like the Lord's Prayer. So I just had like really shitty shag carpeting hanging over my backseat. You're like, shaggin' wagon.
And then you named your first when you made your Xbox account.
Yeah,
named number one shaggin' wagon. Didn't you forget the password too? Like you totally.
I totally
just
did.
Gone.
Yeah. Because it had to switch the account, but I had to remember my password. Totally.
Is your account still on that Xbox? Like I don't think
it's on. Yeah, it is.
It's on that Xbox. Jeez.
Noah's account is still on there. I have to stare at it every time because it's like the first one.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why it's the first one. It's not alphabetical. I don't know.
I thought that was really weird. But you know, whatever. Well, I think it's about time to wrap it up. I had fun here, David. What about you?
We talked about absolutely nothing of value, and no one will ever listen to this in a billion years.
Isn't that the entire point of a podcast? Just talk about random.
Every podcast, except for the ones that are already popular, because no one's looking for new ones.
No one's looking for new ones. Nobody's gonna watch this.
Okay, let's see. We have 30.
We talked about random shit for 40 minutes. How do we do that? Almost 40 minutes. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up because I don't wanna drag it on for any longer.
40 minutes.
Thank you.
Fill it in with 20 minutes of advertising.
20 minutes of advertising. Anybody looking to sponsor the Around the Campfire? Shit, I fucked up the own title. My own title. Fuck, I can't even talk. I can't talk. It's late at night. What do you expect? Anyways, thank you for watching, or not really watching, listening to the Around the Fire podcast. Make sure to tune in whenever the fuck we feel like making another episode. If David's here, probably Probably David. Yeah. Anyways, thank you and have a great day.